You've been misled your whole life. If you're a man over 60, what I'm about to say might shock you. From a young age, you were taught masturbation is wrong, shameful, especially as you age. You heard it from friends, from church, even from old-school doctors that after 50 desire should cool off and masturbation should stop. But the truth is, no one told you its true biological role for your prostate health hormones and mental well-being. They just gave you rules without the facts. I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a urologist with over 30 years treating and listening to thousands of men over 60. I've seen men suffer in silence not because they were wrong, but because no one gave them permission to understand their own body. What worries me most, when masturbation is misunderstood, it can lead to depression, erectile dysfunction, sleep disorders, and even lower testosterone. But when understood correctly, it's a powerful biological tool to restore sexual function, reduce prostate inflammation, and reconnect with yourself. In just a few minutes, I'll show you why your masturbation habits might be rewiring your brain the wrong way, and how to fix it. No drugs, no one else, just you and the truth. Stay until the end, because this might be the first time you hear the truth you should have known 30 years ago. There's a silent reason millions of older men feel disconnected from their bodies, their partners, the person they used to be. And almost no one talks about it, how you masturbate. I know it sounds strange, maybe even uncomfortable. But let me tell you a true story. Walter, 72, from Arizona, a strong man, former mechanic, father of 3, married to his faithful wife for 45 years. But for the past 6 years, he felt empty. Not because he stopped loving his wife, but because intimacy faded. He could still get it up, as he put it, but the feeling was gone. So he turned to masturbation as a quick-release, thoughtless habitual. The problem, he did it mindlessly. Always the same position, always with porn, always rushed like his body was just a switch to flip. And little by little, his brain learned one thing: this is the only way I respond. Here's the deal. A man's brain, at 18 or 68, works on a principle of sensory memory. When you repeat the same stimulation, same speed, same images, your nervous system starts to see that as the standard. Eventually, anything else slower, more real, more intimate no longer feels stimulating enough. Walter used to hug his wife from behind every morning, but lately he stopped. Not because he didn't love her, because he was afraid. Afraid he'd touch her and nothing would happen. Afraid of her disappointment. And worst of all, afraid of his own reflection in the mirror. He told me, his voice soft, like a child's doc. I know it's not erectile dysfunction, but I feel disconnected. I don't want to be close to anyone anymore. That's when I knew this wasn't just physical. It was about self-connection. When a man masturbates the wrong way for years, mindlessly, quickly isolated, emotionless, his brain learns that sex doesn't need connection, touch, or love. The tragedy. No one ever told him this. No one taught middle-aged men masturbation isn't wrong. But done wrong, it can isolate your emotional nervous system, lower testosterone, disrupt dopamine, and erode your confidence. A Stanford University study found when pleasure happens alone at high speed, with unrealistic stimuli like porn, dopamine floods your brain, but without oxytocin, the bonding hormone. No connection, no feeling of being loved. That's where the physical, emotional disconnect begins. You're not wrong for having desire at this age. You're healthy. But you need to relearn how to connect with your body slowly, kindly, with intention. The good news: your body isn't broken. Your brain isn't too old to change. That sense of connection, even if it's been dormant for years, can be awakened. It's just asleep, and you can wake it up. This isn't philosophy. It's neurobiology. Your nervous system, even at 70, can rewire its reflex loops. Like a musical instrument out of tune, it just needs to be played right. That doesn't come from pills, not from forcing yourself to perform, but from relearning pleasure with emotion, awareness, and connection. I guided Walter to start over. Nothing fancy, just a small shift. No porn, no rushing to climax. Just touch slowly, like meeting his body for the first time. Feel his heartbeat. Feel his breath. And most importantly, imagine loving emotions instead of just visual triggers. He said, "For the first time in 5 years, I cried while masturbating. Not from sadness, but because I felt alive." Those words stopped me cold. You don't need to be as disconnected as Walter to start. You can learn again today with one simple act: slow down ayamas and honor your body. When you masturbate mindfully, you're not just protecting your prostate. You're boosting testosterone. You're reactivating brain regions tied to love. And you're giving yourself a chance to come alive. If you're wondering, what can I do today? Here's the first step. No drugs, no pressure, no expectations. This week, take 10 minutes, no phone, no noise, just you and a private space. Don't aim to feel something or achieve climax. The only goal, reconnect with yourself. Touch your body like it's the first time. Slowly. Not the old routine. No rushing. Imagine you're talking to your body, not just operating it. If you're used to porn, try replacing it with an emotional image, a tender memory, a loving glance you once cherished. Your brain needs to recall those memories to spark oxytocin, the most natural hormone for connection and prostate health science has ever known. Think of it as emotional physical therapy. It might feel awkward at first, but with patience, you're not just restoring sensation. You're boosting testosterone, improving bladder control, sleeping better, and most importantly, reconnecting with the partner you love deeply. I know you might feel alone in this, but you're not. Thousands of men are learning to live healthier, more connected, more authentic lives after 60. If you've ever felt disconnected without knowing why, comment, "I know that feeling." We read every comment, and your words might give another man hope. Some things, if known earlier, could have changed your life. But the beauty is, your body has never given up on you, even if you've turned away from it. It's waiting for you to listen one more time. Today could be that moment. You're not wrong for having desire at 60, 70, or 80. It's a sign of vitality, strength, something to love and connect with. Don't let outdated stigmas steal your vibrancy. Masturbation misunderstood can isolate you. Understood, it's a powerful natural therapy balancing hormones, protecting your prostate, and reconnecting you with yourself and your partner. You don't need to be perfect. Just start with a gentle touch, a different thought, a choice to respect your body more than yesterday. If this video touched you, comment, "I'm starting." No one will think it's strange. It's a declaration you're living, learning, owning your aging journey. If you want more senior health tips no one told you before, hit subscribe. In the coming weeks, I'll share the best sleep positions for prostate health. Morning foods that cut sexual dysfunction risk by 30%. A nightly habit to boost testosterone naturally and sleep better. This isn't a cure. It's a reminder it's never too late to live right.